Okay, let's go to the house today. And what is the product I want to introduce for you today? Okay, guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our stream. If you're the first time coming in here, don't forget to tap on the screen and moreover, get a follow on us because that we will update a lot of products day by day and year by year for you, especially for the new year's coming now this time. Yes, it's the best time for you to choose the products. Okay, you see in front of my face in here. We have the every restaurant, a nice stand over there, and overs, the two restaurants in here. So let's go to tell me and what's the product will be suitable for you. First, I want to do for you what I am very best friend is here. It will have a two sides for you to choose it. The queen side and the king side. So what is the difference of the queen side and the king side? The queen side will be the 84 with fire range. The 63 of wide and moreover 37.6 of height. So right, so that's why it decided using for three people laying in here. Three people in families can use it and still be good. And moreover, you can see here when I'm using this thing, I closing it's so great. You see, this thing is suitable for three people in a family can lay sleeping. So I think that if in your family just three more needs to lay here, laying on the bed frame and sleeping, you should choose about every bed frame. Because this thing we born for using that. A small and a child laying here sleeping, still we have a great night, right? Moreover, it's not to be the end, if in the new year, especially this time, maybe fulfillment, you will welcome a new baby coming with you. Or maybe that, because I know it's a holiday, right? Maybe your guests will come into living in your house, maybe just for 1 or 2 nights. But maybe it's not, if it's not to be enough for that dumb lay on the floor, everything else like that, you can buy about, the every best friend with the king side. So, what is the difference of the king side? The king side is will be more bigger, it will be the same with the queen side or the length and the wide. However, the wide will be different. The length and the height will be the same. The length will be the 84.5 length and moreover, it will be 37.6 of height. However, the wide will be the 79.2 of wide. So that's why it's very convenient for people to lay sleeping. Age. You can test about the mic. Okay, and moreover, if you want to asking with me anything else, just ask me after the okay. Moreover, I wanted to do for you that we have more than 1 year warranty and 30 days returns. So that's why if you want to asking me anything else, just keep it because that after the service we never going, all of the company, all of the company, all your sisters. Every time you need a box, we always be here. Okay, and moreover, I want to do for you more detail on every restaurant. On our outlet, we also make 100% by the solid wood, not like another product on the market. Not on the market, you can see they're using about MDF or maybe veneers, but in here, we using the MDF, we using the 100% ACACIA wood. This is one of the best wood to make a lot of furniture, we must choose about the wood, about a 4 to 6 more than 10 years, So that's why it must not the age, just to very all around. We are not mad about others that is not enough age because it's not sturdy, not high enough. So if you're using that thing, maybe for a few years, you will see. But in here, don't worry, because this product is practical every time, you're using this thing, it still be great, still be good for you. And moreover, you see about another one, it's a different. If we using about vernier with compatibility, you will see the vernier is very easy to be break. Moreover, it can prevent about the dampness of the mortars, right? But this thing that the every reference and moreover, all the other in here, we also have the lacquer, still cover with it, and we moreover thoughtfully using on the corner of our bed frame in here, and moreover, all the other with the corner, we also rounded it. You see that we also rounded it to the max for every time if in accident. Unfortunately, you hit on it like this, or maybe your child running and they hit on this. You don't need to pray about it will be break or hurt you. No, it's not. Because this thing in here is defect. Yeah, we have certificates that about quality and moreover that, yeah, we must test it for thousands of times to make sure when using in the real life, you must be using that is still good and moreover it's perfectly great, right? It's never have any problems, so don't worry about that. And moreover, yeah, this thing is very studied now. You see, it's a study. Yeah, we're not using a normal wood. We must choosing the wood very carefully for 6 and more than 10 years just to make the products like this one. And moreover, it doesn't be yet, doesn't be yet. We're choosing that we gotta order the wood like this. Yeah, we must know that which wood is good and which is not. Then we don't use the bad wood. We must choose a good wood to use. And then it's not really yet. We drill a hole, rock the drill, make it strong and steady enough. Okay, let me show you. You can see all about us. We also drill a hole in this one. Just take this for example, please. You can see we also drill a hole in this one. Yeah, and each of the drill, yeah, each of the hole in here. We also attach with the number like this. For that, if you want to using that, yeah, you don't need to be afraid anything else because that all of the wood in here. Yeah, we also have a hole and you will know what is exactly which hole using which grill. So right, yeah, which hole we're using for which grill. And of course that we also attach for you about a hardware this size. You don't need to worry about anything else about multiplying something. Because the hardware is like this, we also attach for you. It's super convenient, you know. You're using this one and we moreover we also attach with the number. You can see in here. We also attach with the number, right? The number we attach to this thing. So you will see every step when you want to use it. Yeah, it's always here. It's not hard to, it's not hard to find. It's not like another on the market. When they're buying, yeah, when you purchase this and you bring for your home, for sure you don't really know that. Yeah, which thing will be the first and which thing will be the second that you're using. But in here it's different. As we are official store. And moreover, when we're using that, yeah, we always focus and make sure every time when you're using, it's supposed to be great. It's supposed to be suitable for you, right? Because when you're using that thing, yeah, you will know it's supposed to be the best convenient of our products. Our in here, we choose it very carefully and every step by step to make sure when you're using, it's supposed to be fast. Yeah, super minimize amount of space. And moreover, in the live stream, yes, you're not hearing wrong. I want to inform you about the news. We also have one of the best news for you. Yet the best news to welcome for the New Year's. Because today, yeah, is the first day just to come back, Yeah, the first day of the New Year's coming. So I want to bring about a big news for you. But just only for today, just to welcome about the New Year's coming, right? Yeah, the New Year's coming. So now let's go with us. Because just only for today, we will have one of the best deals forever. But the best deal in here, if you are not being fast, I'm being so afraid that you will be missed opportunity. So don't take it, don't lose it. A lot of people are coming in here and moreover that the best thing I want to say with you this thing. The best deals like this is not always happen. It's not permanent. You can say on the market, yeah, all of the best brands they use it about 500, they have 500 bucks. But I think that is not good because you just using this thing, yeah, you just only take about more than 50 bucks more, or maybe just a little bit more because we have the best deal, right? We have the best deal, but if you become so fast, you take it just a few bucks more, you will have the best from using for the whole life. You're not hearing wrong. Our product in here, we using and we make sure that you're using for the whole life is great. On the market, you say about that the product like this one on the market is cheaper right, than the every best brand we introduced for you. But for sure with you, the products like this it cannot be stable and moreover that cannot be as good as ours. Because maybe that all about that in here for sure with you. When you're using, you must only they just only take for you about 3 years, maybe that 3 years are using. And maybe the 30 days to warranties. But sorry, which are products in here? Yeah, if you use it and have a problem, we will return from you. We will check from you the news. We working for 1 year, right? Yeah, if you using our product about 11 months and 29 days, for example, and if it have a problem, we will check and use for you. Yeah, you're not hearing wrong. Even though you have used for 11 months and 29 days, but it have a problem, we will renew for you. And moreover, if you using that thing maybe for 30 years, we have 30 days to return, right? But if you're using this product about 29 days and you see about a problem, we will check and use for it. Yeah, just return us. We have 30 days again, we have 30 days to return. Remember? You're using for 29 days. You see, oh, it's not legal. We will return for you. Yeah, it's very convenient. So that's what I said. This is the best, the best chance for you to test this. You must test it because 100 things you hear it not cover one time. 100 things you using is not covered one time. That's you, sorry, 100 times you hearing is not covered one time you using. For sure with that, because that with me, I think that you must try it. Because if you try it, you will see that how good it is. If you compare this thing with about a plastic or a steel bed frame, for sure with you, the steel or the plastic, it cannot compare with this. Why? Because in the steel or the plastic bed frame, if you use it, you will see they also make a noise. It's always be breaking or popping, especially in this place, in this spot. You see, when I put my back laying on the headboard of the bed frame from Emery, even though that I'm moving it, you see, I put my head and hit the lot. And that's it for you. But it never have a noise because this light and moreover the corner of this, the plank over in the middle, this thing is very easy to make a noise. But in our product from the Emery background, it's never happen. And one more thing, our product can contain to 800 pounds. You're not hearing wrong. 800 pounds is about our product always can contain. So that's why that when your child laying on here, they jumping on this one. You don't need to be afraid to be fall be break because this thing is so strong and stable enough, 800 pounds will mean more than 300 kilograms. How could you make it break? It can. But when you're using about about steel or maybe the plastic bed frame, I think it cannot contain about a pounds like this one. And moreover, they cannot be very sturdy, I want to show with you in the clear. It's so clear. I will want to show you. You can see. This is the frame of our best frame from Emery. You see the headboard in front and moreover that the wood frame, we make it. With a lot of wood, right? We make it with a lot of wood. And each of the wood, so this one, it's very sturdy and good enough. Not like about the plastic or maybe that steel wood. Because the plastic or steel wood, you see they just only have the crossbar, 4 crossbar. But this is one of the bad things, super bad, the super worst when you use about the plastic or the steel. Why? Because if it breaks, for sure with you cannot find something to replace. Right? It's so true. When you're buying about a steel bed frame, it's always have a 4 crossbar, right? But the crossbar in here, when you're using it, you toss it like this. It's break. For sure, you cannot buy something and use. But in here, when you buy our products, we also have a new product. And moreover, this thing is very easy to find something to replace, because we have 1 year warranty. Even though I know this thing, our product is super strong. It's very sturdy. This thing is crafted to use it part time, You can using this thing for 80 years or more or centuries, or maybe your next generation is will be great. Because this thing is sturdy enough, it can do it now. But if unfortunately, I know it's happening, but if it happens, you will easy to find something to replace. It's very easy for you. You can go for any store, we will always have it. And you can go to our store. We also have a product to replace for you. You can go to our store, you will see that we have a lot of comment for us that the 5-star about the real comment after the give us. They have using our product for a long time, We survive on the market like this for more than 10 years. So that's why I said it's we must testing and make sure it must be studied. We cannot bring something so bad for you, right? Because If we do that, we cannot survive to the market like this time. Our expert and our artisan, we must combine for a lot of time and we thinking for a long time just to make the products like this. Yeah, you see, we using the CNC technology just to make our products. That's why it recycle now. From the head to the leg, it always be recycled. If you see on the head in here, yeah, the side when I lay on, I put my back in. Yeah, you see, I can move my head with this. It's very convenient, right? So that's why I can take a nap a little bit if I want when I sit in here. Yeah, and the color when our opticians and our experts are using is very great. We have a caramel color and moreover that the walnut color. You can go to outside and you will see. If the people love some, love about a neutral color, you can choose the walnut color like this one. You can see the neutral color about the walnuts like this. It's very easy just to combine with all of the color. Even though I'm sitting in here, yeah, you see I'm multicolor, right? The blue and the black, and moreover that the blanket we're using in here is a little bit of a dark blue. It's so cold. However, when it matches with the walnut color, it's very neutral and yeah, it's very warm because walnut is very neutral. It will bring us about a feeling just want to lay here sleeping. So great, huh? And moreover, not only on the head, but in here, you can see we also using and resign up, we resign up to make all the mushroom that we're using in here. It must be fit. You're not hearing wrong. It must be fit. We using all style the mushroom when you put in the back frame like this, it all be fit. Yeah, you're using about a typical mushroom, a normal mushroom, or maybe that last express stress. Yeah, or maybe the special mushroom in your house. It always fit. Yeah, it always fit. It's not like a normal best friend when you buy new muscle to compare about the size or anything else or muscle not. In our product in here, yeah, we must measure and make it like normal, It's like in a normal size, not a normal product or quality. This is the best quality with a normal size for you to choose it. You choosing this thing you're using for a multi-size always fit it. You can see when I put the mesh in, it's fit. Yeah, it's fit enough just to make sure that you cannot slide it. Different. And no spring needed. Yeah, you're not getting wrong. No spring needed because what? When you're using that maybe for a few years, will be old and more it's gonna be after I use it. But that's why I said that you just only need about a mushroom. You buy this, you put it in here on the back frame and then use it. That's all, right? Yeah, it's very convenient for you. And moreover, our body is very comfortable, you see. Yeah, we always route it on the corner like this just to make sure every time you're touching on it, yeah, or even though your child is in accident, yeah, they running and they hit on this, yeah, it cannot really hurt because we routed it. We must test it for 1,000 times and put it in real life, you see. Even though that you hit on it like this. Yeah, you see it rounded enough to make sure you can slide and more. When you put the blanket in here, yeah, it always just like cover and protect about yourself. Using it super spray and super safe. Okay, and well, you think that how many minutes about the products that this one can be set up? I always tell you about the convenience, right? Because the best product always have the 14 minutes. Must super quality. It must be beauty. The second, it must be super design. Must be beauty. We using about a mid-century with about article combined with elastic style just to make our products in here. That's why make sure if using, you can use this thing in suitable for our own age. Yeah, your parents can using that. Your grandma can use it. You can use it, and moreover, your child can use it. That thing. It's rather to using for the own age and own time, So you don't need to be worried anything else about this thing is out there. No, it's not. On the market nowadays, I think I see they always using about a chemical color just to make out of it. But in here, for sure with you, this product, if you're using for maybe for a few years, you will see the color of it is not always permanent. Because you're using maybe for 5 years, it already faded or wearing. And moreover, it brought pollution. Right? But our product in here, Yeah, 100% in a solid, very eco-friendly. And moreover, we using the lacquer always have the specification about the quality and the safe the government gives for us. We're not using about a normal color. So this color, when we choosing, it must be gray and more. When you're using that, you will see so gray and more. It must be good for your health first. You're using all the half of your life like it's sleeping, right? Yeah, yeah. Just imagine. After a hard day, you come into your house. You just want to lay on a bed frame and stay sleeping. However, if your bed frame is not good enough, yeah, when you lay on it, always drinking a coffee. Moreover, when you lay on here, you smell some smell is so terrible. Because the chemical color from the plastic or maybe the steel bed frame always make fun of you about the bad of the feeling and moreover, it's very harm with your body. When you lay there, imagine you smell all of the smell from the chemical color, you will see your lung hurt, right? Your lung is one of the best things will be hurt. And moreover, not only about your lungs, but when you don't have a good sleep, your mood will be bad. You change your mood so fast, right? You will get angry with a lot of people in your family with no reason. This thing is super terrible. And if it's not to be the end, when you focus to the bad mood, you cannot do anything else, right? You don't have the energy or motivation to go and keep going. Because outside, every day when we wake up, we always, focus on a face-to-face with 1,000 problems outside. But when you come back, when you come back to your house, when you want to lay sleeping, your bed cannot have a best place to help you release all this. How could you, how could you get survive? You cannot, right? And moreover, if you cannot sleep enough, you will face with a lot of problems, just like blood pressure from over the heart rate. So scared about it. So that's why I said that the product you choosing is must be very simple for the people. You're using for all of your life laying sleeping. So that's why I said that you must choosing that very carefully. And moreover, today, our product in here, 4% in one product we have. The quality as I said from you 100% is so good. The second the design, very beauty. We combine our mystery with hard and cold and the plastic style. Just to make our product in here. Using for orange. And number 3, super convenient. This thing using only for 30 minutes of sample. You're not hearing wrong. 30 to 40 minutes to assemble all another look in use. So big and more, so strong and steady enough, you see. Very fast for you. You see, every step when we use it, we always give for you about induction like this. You just only need the induction and a sample. This is a recipe for the easy to cook all the bad like this. So that's why I said that all of the steps side by side from the 1 to overs and A to Z, we also done it. And make sure every step when you're using that, you will know which step is first, which step is second. Just that is for example. You will see our products every time when we use it. We also start with the number like this one, you see? This is number 2, right? Always remember just like this one. We also drill a hole first. You make on you which drill in the first step and which in the second. You watching it, you will know which is the first, which is the second. Very easy for you to learn. And moreover that when you're using that thing, you will see that how great it's so fast. You can do it like this only by yourself, or if you need about assistance, you can ask your friends. Just maybe for interview, I think just only 30 minutes is good. About last month, you see, I and my college assemble all the products like this one, just only for a day. You see, 2 rest over there with the harmony best, with the every best friend, the harmony nice and Alara nice and on there. We assemble everything just only for 1 day. It's super fast. Not like a normal product on the market. You see, it's very complex, you buy this thing, it's very hard for you to do a sample. You need maybe at least that 2 hours to sample for sure you. And they never ask for you about a hardware kit, right? They never ask for you about a hardware kit like this one. I saw a lot of products on the market nowadays. They just after they buy product use, they always be running. They never have a customer service just to side product use. But we also totally, we always attack all these things because I know that if you go to the store, you very hard to find which real is or which hole, right? We must counting this for 1,000 times, and we also have the left like this, the backup. So if you're using that thing and if in the time you're someone you lost a grill, you don't get afraid because we always have a backup just like this thing. You're using that, you will see that how operating, and it's very convenient for you to use. Yeah, and moreover, as I said, our product is 100% is a soluble, right? Very eco-friendly. So if you're using that, even though I know it's very hard to happen, but if you're using that, it's break. In the deliveries, it's break. We also check a new product use very fast. Yeah, we check a new product use, and we have 1 year warranty. Yeah, 30 days return. If you're using that thing and you see it's not good, you can return it. Maybe 29 days you think you see it's not you can return it, still be great for you. Super convenient, right? It's so great. And moreover, we thoughtfully from the step we using the products. Yeah, the wood must be enough for 6 to 10 years and more over the years. Two, the step we put it in the ticket spot, Yeah, when we backing it, we backing it and we choosing the ticket spot. This spot is not good and thick enough. Just the wood and keep on out of TV break. So if in the delivery it falls, it cannot be break. But for so you how good it break, you can see it's strong and sturdy and good enough. We're testing this for 1,000 times and for sure with you. Every time when you're using that, it's never a problem. It's not an MDF in here, right? Yeah, it cannot be break or be bending when you're using for a time. You're using that thing, outlet curve to prevent about the depth, that's the motor in the mind. So when you're using it here, you don't need to be afraid about the mind. I know that one of the biggest fear that you're using out of in here is been that because it is wood, right? You're probably about the mind for sure and the depth because nowadays the weather changing so fast. But don't need to be afraid. If the moisture happening, you must take care of something just like a phone or PC in your room. Not this one. This one, yes, we use electric to prevent it and make sure that it's good and steady enough, Yeah, you're using that for 1,000 times. It's always be like this. Because it's practically using for a century, not about a few years. You say what the price today, right? The price today, if you compare it, you're using for a century, your next generation, it will be one of the cheapest products. Not much products like this, can survive on the market nowadays, you see. Because all of the products, when you're using that, also when you get only 5 years, you want to relate it. Especially about a happy best friend. Especially about a best friend. Our best friend, when we using it here, also with you, at least, you're not hearing wrong, at least more than 20 years. And will be over and over. You buy the every best friend like this, you will see that outgrading. Just only for more than 500 bucks a little bit, right? Yeah, but as I said, today, the new year coming, the first day of the new year. So that's why when you come into our live stream, this is a big gift for you. You have the best deal, but just on the live stream. The best deal, the best deal with the super stuff, the flash shall always be happen. But just when you buy it on the live stream. When the live stream in this video, for sure you the price will become back. It's not happen, a bit more. But I must to, I must make a deal with my boss. For sure just on the last month. Just to give for them you about the best deal. But it cannot to be always. The feeling. Oh my God, just only for 10 products, 10 products more about the best deal because last month, more just only for just only last month, a lot of products from our store we have to be selling, Yeah, we sell it a lot. You can see those outside, you will see. Yeah, a lot of people they have find this, and when they're using that, yeah, it's good. But you know, it's all time. In the last year, we don't much. We don't have much. Just only a few small. We will be there. We'll be so happy. So happy. The round will come back. So if you need asking now, or asking me, okay? I will try the all of our best to help you and moreover answer all of the questions. Make sure every time you read about we always have a sign here, okay? So don't worry. Yeah. So that's why that's four functions in one product. We give people product. Yeah, it's so great. Super, yeah, super quality, super design, yeah, super convenient. Assemble anything for 30 minutes. Moreover, super use. Super, yeah, super cheap. You can buy it on the market. You're using this thing for yeah, longer. Yeah, 20 years more than. So, and more if you keep it good. You keep this using for your generation, or maybe now you using that for yeah, your child, or you use it for your parents. For sure you. The best from is the best gift for the holiday because they're using that yeah too long time first and the second moreover when you're using that yeah when you let them using that you don't need to be afraid anything else about it will face with a problem like laying there and now sleeping it will be full be red it cannot be full it cannot be red this thing is just 800 pounds how to be red right and moreover when you lay it you tossing even though that you turn left you turn right you do all of the style in this yeah it's always be like this you see it's strong and steady and yeah never have a noise so strong stable and good enough because our product in here we testing for 1,000 times yeah we don't want to have any tiny problem in here you using this and you will see how great and how good it is. If we wanted to make sure that can solve our problem, imagine after time right? You just want to have the best level to sleep. But when you lay in your sleeping, you always be afraid about the noise or the breaking of the wall, the plastic or the steel bed frame for you. This thing never happen. The first, the second, when you're using that, you don't need to be afraid about this thing will be break before. Because plastic bed frame, when you're using that to lay there, it's very easy to be fall, be break at any time. But in here, when you're using our yeah, emery bed frame, this thing 100% is solid. It's never have any noise. And moreover, it's strong and steady enough. Yeah, it's never bring on you about something afraid or weird. Yeah, you're afraid about something when you lay in here, you could be break. It's not about plastic. And the way we wrap it is very eco-friendly. Yeah, we use it in technology and we use it 100%. Of course, we want to have an FSC certificate about our government give us. Don't worry, I would be choosing in here the government must accept it. And after we got it, yeah, you know, we must plant a new tree. We always plant a new tree. So that's why we'll talk about the environment. And of course, that the government must accept this for us using the tree, so you don't need to worry anything else. The way we make it is very eco-friendly. Not like about the plastic or the steel background. Very pollution. You using this thing more and more, you will see it's very harmful to the environment nowadays, right? And of course, it cannot be good for your health because they're using a lot of chemical color. So that's why I said that this thing is the best of the real qualities. Okay, so if you not be fast, you will be super regret. Yeah. So if you need any assistance, just ask me, okay? I will try on the better help you. Okay, now I want to introduce for you. If you want to find something can match with the best brand from the Emirates, I will introduce for you about Harmony Forester with the Harmony 6 brushes. Hearing the name, you know what is function of this one. Okay, let's go with me. In here, the harmony bars, of course, it don't have a flat roll. Yeah, on our product in here, 100% we using the phone. We're not using the one here or even though the MDF is about this. Never. Yeah, we using 100% the solution to make it sturdy and good enough. Always be just, always be solid, right? You see, this thing in here. I want to tell you about the size of this. Just to make you easy to measure. It will be the 25 about the 26 of the deep. Yeah, 15 of the wide and the 35 of the height. See, it cannot be so much high or too much short. We can even high, too much high like this. You want to stand up on the chair and then you put it. See, you put it. When you stand up on a chair, it's not to be using, right? Yeah, and if you stand up on a chair like this, it's very dangerous. When you lay there, you see before. But if you is too strong, it cannot contain to five or six people close in your family. This thing is not to be have the best aerodynamic service. You using that it cannot too much high and too much strong, right? Yeah, it's fit enough to put in your house and using the content to four to five to six people in your family. Right. And moreover, I want to tell you about the colors. We have a multicolor for you to choosing. In here, we using about a water. This is one of the neutral color. You must keep it on the furnitures or on the thing in your house. Still be great. You can put it every place you want because we try to minimize the sign, you know. This is a vertical shape. See, this thing is a vertical shape. We try all of our best to minimize the space to the maximum. When you're using that thing, it's not only to call. It's not only to contain, but you can use it to be called. You can move some move on the head of the dresser like me, or even though that you can move something to be called it. Because this thing always has a space, right? And if you take a look, you will see each of our product. We also have about 6 to 7 inch. Yeah, 6 to 7 inches about the space. Yeah, in the bottom. So that's why you can put a small body, or a small shoe, or a small thing. Yeah, this will be great for you, and you don't need to afraid anything else about that. It cannot have a space for you to set low. It's not. When you using our product, we try to minimize space. See, the vertical shape on the top usually comfortable, and on the bottom you can have your shoes or even though there's mini belly or many things here. Yeah, it can be for you. And moreover, this is for me. We use a lot of color. If you're people love something about this style, you can choose a lot of color now. We can edit a little bit of this style, but still link and elegant, right? And if you love something more brighter, you can choose about the off color. The off color we review is one of the brighter, the brighter color. So great. And moreover, we give the demand, you don't need to be afraid anything else about this thing when it's happening for you. It always be bad. No, it's not. It's not bad. I want to say it's super good for you to use it because the let go the remaining. If you drink the water like me, for example, you drink the water and you pour the water on the top. It's always safe. Not like the NDF, always bending. In here, when you're using our product, you will see that already. And even though you put the tree in here, it pour the water in, right? You can then water the tree, you put the tree in because you water the tree. You're afraid about the water will be dropping and make all our product will be bending or will not be good. Sorry if you this thing is not happening. We're not using NDF. Here on the shelf. It's super thick, right? We're not using the water NDF from you. If you're using that thing, it's bending very easy and you cannot use it for years. This thing in our we're using and maximum you must use it for a year and it must be longer. And moreover, our expert must counting very carefully, you know. We precise very carefully. Just to make sure when you're using the thing, it don't have any problem. You see four corner of our we also grounded. To the maximum when you're using that, you will see that how great it is. If in accident you hit on it, It cannot be full and cannot hurt you. Yeah, that is one of the best things about it. Not only outside, inside in here, we also rounded it. Yeah, we must count it for 1,000 times and make sure that you see it in real life. So that's why that if you hit on it, you don't need to be afraid. Or maybe your child hit on it, you don't need to be scared anything else. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this thing we also have the anti-tip overs. Very hard to be a four. Let me show you. You see, I'm bending all of my body for this one, but it cannot be four. This time, these things, we have the certification about the shape and the quality of our gift for us, okay? Yeah, the golden mother service, and we must test things 1,000 times. It's going up their face. Then to make sure our yeah, it's very good. But because I know it's good, but don't let your child climbing on here, okay? Because if they climbing on here, yeah, maybe they press something and this thing will fall. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? It's very dangerous. So don't let the child climbing in. You want to use this thing for a long time, right? All of our in here, you using at least 20 years. Yeah, at least 20 years. You using that thing, you will see that how great and how good it is. So that's why just take care of your child, okay? Yeah, don't let the child climbing on here or don't do anything else so strong. Just give it good. If you give it good, your child can using that thing. Your next generation can using that thing. You will become a grandpa or grandma one day, right? So if your child, yeah, if your child from happening, yeah, your grandnephew coming, you can give him this for for them. It's all great. The best gift you give your next generation can using that again and again for hundred times. It's really great. I have this one in my house. My grandma did it for me, and wow, I want to say you, even though it's the design is not really like this, but it's very strong. So it's good enough because it's not 100% is certain. And we use this root of wood. Yeah. The root of wood is one of the best wood to make a lot of furniture in the store, you know. Strong, stable, and good enough. You use enough, you don't need to afraid anything else or it have a problem or even know that. Yeah, it's not study, it's only using does not. This is not a plastic steel or the plastic plastic Russia or silver source now. This thing is 100% in the circle. So that's why you testing it, I tested it for 1,000 times. You using that you see how great it is. Okay, so this is about the quality, right? How about the design? We using the CNC technology just to make all of our product in here, right? And moreover, when you using that, you will see this is a mixed century combined with the article and yet the modern and the classic style. We combine for this thing, yeah, for the product. So every time when you watching our product, you will see, oh, okay, this is true feeling, right? You will see that it's so wow, and it's so stunning. Yeah, that is how when you watch your it, you will say, oh, this is 100% is solid. Beauty, elegant, and moreover, that's still slick. Not like normal plastic. Yeah, it's so flat, right? Yeah. If you see about a normal another plastic on the steel pressure on the steel furniture, you will see it's very slight about the surface and cold that is so flat. Not like this. Yeah. We using all our love and we must thinking very carefully. We testing it and make it suitable for old age. You can use it for yourself, or maybe that your grandma, your grandpa age, or your mother, your father's, your child, to be great. And not only that, if you're watching, you will see about it. And I'm going to introduce one of you one day. You will see that what is the difference. This is the harmony fire cell. And over there, the harmony secret cell. You can see about a nice stand here. This is the harmony, yeah, nice stand. See? So that's why this is the harmony collection. When you watch it in the harmony collection, it's very easy to realize it's all had a curve. Yeah, all had a curve and a wave like this. And every time you touch it on the curve like this, you will see very clearly about the wood bed and the heart of the wood. Yeah, it's cool and lively enough. So every time you touch just like if live in them. This is the best feeling that nothing like we can do for you. Yeah, you touching it, you will see very clearly. Each of the cups that you see, it's lively enough. And this tech is my from the Zen Garden collection. Yeah, you see, it is from the Zen Garden collection from Japan. Every time you're watching and you're touching on this thing, you will see that it's lively and clear enough. And if you take a look, you will see, yeah, in the Harmony first here, the wave it happened from the top of the left and in the beginning, it's on the beginning of the two rollers on the right, and it's trying to hit each other. You see, it's trying to hit each other. It makes about a live pictures. Every time you watch it, you will see that it's how gray and of course how light it is. Just like it always have a way of hitting in your house. It makes your house very stunning and lively now. And also when your guests coming, they will be stunning about the products like this. Yeah, you're not hearing it. They will be stunning about the products like this one and over strong study and good enough about the products. Yeah, you use it for a long time, you will see that it's still different. And this thing, yeah, not only about the cup like this, but the quality of it is really good. This thing you can use it to contain about 5 more in your family's clothes. It's great. And if in your families have about a child or babies, I think you should buy it. Why? Because if you're using this thing, you will see, yeah, it's so strong and sturdy and stable. You put the clothes you in here, it's never to attack about the smell, you know. It's not attack about the smell. And moreover, yeah, you using that for a long time, especially when you use for your babies, you put the baby clothes in here. Yeah, it's not attack about the smell, you see. It's not attack about the smell. So, how could I say? You using about a plastic steel brush, they always using about a so if this color attack with your clothes, you are go to work every day, you smell this. Day by day, it's always be very happy with yourself, right? But when you're using our stuff, yeah, this thing is made by electrics. And of course that we also have the certification about quality government give us. So you're using that, you don't need to be afraid about it will be harmful. There's not. This thing is crafted just to make you using so safe and good. So you're using that thing to put a baby clothes in here. Yeah, it's not a talk about the smell in your baby clothes and your baby will be so safe and be good. So that's why I said this thing you see it's very simple. But for sure it's not simple like outside. You using that you will see that how great how many. And this thing it's not only about a thing to contain about the clothes like a normal restaurant you see on the market, it's not. This thing about content about memories. Imagine you give this for maybe you love for the people you love most. Yeah, you with them just sample this thing. Yeah, just only for 30 minutes or 40 minutes you see. We have instruction in it. Each of the instruction it always have a number. We attach with the number and the alphabet for you just to make sure when you're using that, yeah, you don't need to be afraid or worry or wonder which step is further second. Because we attach all the alphabet in here. And make sure when you're using that, it all will be good. Yeah, this thing, yeah, two people very easy just to assemble. And of course that each of the step or the speed in here, we also attach with the number too. You're using that, yeah, you will see that it's very easy just to make it. The recipe in here. Okay, and if you're watching that, you still wonder, okay, don't know how to assemble. It's okay. Don't worry. You can go to our store. Yeah, our store we also have the full video in here. You can go there and you watching you copy this video. Yeah, exactly what they done. Very easy for you. And if you need any assistance, just asking our customer service. We always stay 24/7 to helping on you. Answer all of your questions. Yeah, we're not running away. Okay. After you watch it, we cannot do that. We always stay here, side by side, and helping on you as far as possible. If you're afraid that you need a quick question and we do not answer for you, you can contact with us. We have the phone number in here, okay? The phone number on our store. You can watch it and you can contact us. We will answer for you in quickly. Yeah, 1 year warranty, 30 days return, 24 minutes 7 with all of you. And the best deal for of you today, it is the big deals and the flash sale always happen on the live stream too. You're not hearing wrong. Yeah, today on the live stream, we also have the best deal and of course that the big live deal for you. Just welcome for the new year's coming. Today is the new year coming, right? Just only for today. But you must to be hurry. Because if you not be hurry, the process it will be over, you know? Yeah, when the time you take it, you buy on the live stream, the price always be the cheapest. You buy on the live stream always be cheaper than you waiting the live stream the end, you come back to our store and you buy that. Because that, maybe if you are lucky people, you will see the price not be changed. But if not, the price almost always be changed. You know, it always be changed. So that's why I said that if you miss the chance, you will be super regret because not have much blood deal in it. We generally have a few items more. I want to, I want to have the deal for with my boss, and now he back in. Yeah, no, sorry, now he's sitting with me. He watching me just to live stream like this to see. And yeah, the best deal like this is not to be over. I must to ask him with him and make sure that we bring for you. Yeah, I must persuade him a lot. But just on the live stream, if you miss it, you miss the chance, especially on the live stream, you will be super regret. So if you need anything else, just ask me with me, okay? Okay, so yeah, well, best product about what we have what? Quality, design, super convenient, and moreover, super deals. Yeah, all the products in here, we always have a 4%. But just on the live stream. Well, and moreover, when you're using that, not only about you using that for container or layer shipping like now, but this thing you can decor. You put it in the living room, entertainment room, or in your bedroom, next to best friend is every place. Always fit and very convenient, right? Each of the drawer here. Yeah, it's long enough for you to use it. And if you're watching, you will see we're using about the steel of the handle. Just to make sure you rub it and you put it very easy. Well, as I said nowadays the weather changing so fast. It's changing so fast, so cold, right? Yeah, and now it's the time for the spring coming. But it's still be cold. It's just the first time to come into the spring. So I think that you must buy about the furniture made by wood because it can regulate all the temperature. Not like on the steel or the plastic wrestle when you're using. It cannot regulate all temperature. Well, when you're using that thing, you will see. Imagine it outside is so cold, right? Cold. The winter is coming. You come to your house. You touching on the restaurant. You just want to change your clothes. You want to change your clothes. You touching it. Oh my God. So cold. So freezing. Don't want to change the clothes on. Lay on the bed frame. Sleep. Goodbye. Right? Always it happen like that. But when you're using this thing, it's never. Because the wood can regulate by the temperature. You're using that. You're touching on it. You will see it's how great and how good it is. If it's outside cold, you're touching on it, it will be warm. If outside warm, you're touching it, you will see how cool it is. See? Very good and very convenient for you. You're using that, you don't need to pay with the clean it up. And moreover, we have the file over here. With a lock drawer, you can use it to contain about a valuable thing like your cash or even though that your cash, your gold, anything else valuable. And you put it in your bedroom, you talk about it's safe 100%. Great, convenient and moreover, multi-function you see. And multi-function. Yeah, multi-car contain clothes. Using this thing, always remember with the people in your families. Okay, and moreover, if you compare this thing with a normal things like a phone, or even though the PC or a laptop or your tablet, for sure All of the modern thing like iPhone, sorry, like phone or even though the PC cannot be compared. Why? Because when you're using that, you're using at least for 20 years, right? But the phone or even though that the PC or all the modern thing like this, you're using just only 5 years with longest. Yeah, just look at the real life, right? You're using that thing 5 years, you always must update this. It always be outdated and all. It cannot have a multifunction. It cannot be fast as used. It can be not be smoother than used, right? You must change a new and update it for your job. Even though I know it's not in the thing that you want, but you must do that because that your job in day by day is always a lot, right? And you must update it just to make it, make it great and good for you, just suitable for your job. And if you are using that thing, you update it, you will forget about the oldness, right? You put in the store day by day, you will forget. And if it is a gift that your parent gives for you, you give it a store, you forget it. It's not be great. Yeah, it's not really a meaningful gift. But when your parent gives this for you, you're using that thing at least 20 years. You will always remember about it. Every time you're watching this, you always remember about it. Yeah, you're watching, you're using, you will see that how great and how good it is. It is a different, right? Using that, you will see that how great it is. It's worth it. And this thing is the priceless moment, the priceless moment. Nothing that the modern thing like a phone or PC, anything else can bring for you. Okay, so now if in your family you have at least for 6 to 7 years, you want to buy something is more bigger, right? Because that the fire so from the family India, maybe it's not fit for your family. You can you think about that how many cigarettes? With the how many cigarettes are in here? Yeah, this thing can contain from the pills. Yeah, you're not hearing wrong. I will tell you. It can contain more than 155 pounds. I can sitting on this like that. You see, it's strong and stable and good enough. Yeah, all the other in here, we using 100% in the silicone. Strong, steady, and good enough. Yeah, very sturdy. The lacquer we using, yeah, always remember about the dampness, the water, and the termite. So when you're using that, you don't need to be afraid anything else about this thing to have a problem. And moreover, yeah, you will see, we using this thing, yeah, with the 6 drawers, contain at least 6 to 7 people in your family, right? Yeah, so great. And we also attach it with the steel, yeah, the steel handle. When you rubbing on it, you put it very easy. Oh, this thing. This thing is very good with another, but if you compare with the steel or the plastic, you will see every time when you put it, right? Yeah, you always be stuck. Right? Yeah, always be stuck when you put it. If you're using a steel reference in the summer, in the hot day, why it happen? Why? Because the steel will become bigger when they play with the heat. Yeah, you put it always be stuck because this reason. It's bigger, David. It cannot regulate temperature. It cannot. You're using that. Yeah, you want to put it very hard. Can you imagine when you want to have a busy job, you must be quick. And it's not be brave for showing you. It's not work. It takes a lot of your time. You're using this thing. You don't need to afraid of it. Because the wood we're using can regulate all the temperature. Yeah, you're using that, you will see that it's never play with the problem that is. And moreover, it always be strong and steady and good for you to using. You're not hearing wrong. This thing is always be good for you to using. And of course, that is never play with the problem. You stuck or when you feel outside so cold, you touch it will be cold. It's not. All of the best thing I love of wood, it brings for me about a feeling very warm. When I'm touching on it, not about a return, it cannot return. Because that it just return when you feel being warm, but when you're using it cold, it's useless, right? But this thing in here, when I'm touching it it's so warm, It's warm too. The outside and touching, you see that it's great and good for you. Regulate water temperature. Yeah, the wood it can how could I say that it can regulate water temperatures outside with the temperature in your house and in your body. So make all of the trees, yeah, the tree condition like this, yeah, for make you feel very suitable and using it. Great, huh? Okay, how about the dimension? Oh, I forget to tell you about the dimension, right? Because this is a vertical set. You want to tell about the dimension of this thing because it is a rectangle or a six Russian. It will be a 54 of the deep, yeah, 16 of the wide, you're not getting it wrong, and a 25 of the height. Yeah, convenient for you, right? And if you take a look, you will see each of our product. We also have the mini space just to contain about the valleys or the whole thing in here. Yeah, good for you to use it. Very convenient. Right? You put all of this thing is minimize your place. And on the top of it, you can contain about books on a lamp or maybe a small tree. Very beautiful. But they already covered with the whole thing, okay? You can put it in every place in the living room, in the living room, or in the bedroom, every place. Yeah, that's in the bedroom, every place. But you must using this thing. Yeah, just for what? Yeah, because for the small thing. Don't put the TV on here because this is so heavy. We have the TV stand for you. If you want to buy it, yeah, we also have it. And this thing is convenient for you to contain about small thing like bottom on small tree or the book. Or you can go with the stones, anything else that you want. Yeah, it's been great. We also have the FSC certificate about our wood. And moreover, yeah, we have the certification about the safety and quality to go and give us. So when you're using that thing, you don't need to worry about it before break or anything else. Because this thing, it's good and steady enough. Very hard to before. Your child climbing on here, you don't need to afraid they will before. But using this, take it carefully, okay? Don't let your child climbing. Let your child climbing, if they fall, it's very dangerous. We have the anti-tip over which all the owners. And of course that today we also have the best deal for the kids. You know there you go. We have the best deal for the kids, but just only on the live stream. If you're not to be fast, yeah, I'm afraid that a lot of people when they come in. Hello, Rupa Jomer. I'm afraid that when you come in here and you miss this chance, you will be super regretted. Just only for today. All of our go up to the plus, yeah, more than 10%, up to more than 20%. And moreover, few items will also have it. But you must be hurry. Because when the live stream is there, for sure with you. Yeah, for sure with you 100% the price will change. If you are the lucky people, you come in, you see the price is not changing, but just only for today. Because that, I must be persuade my boss a lot. Now I know that he's watching for me. But ignore him. Okay, ignore him. Just on here, on the live stream. Yeah, you always have the best deal. But please take it and start. Because I'm not sure when the live stream ends, we have this or not. Because this thing is not only the play for content about the clothes, because this thing is mobile. Yeah, you're using that to contain a lot of things about memories. You can using this for gift. You give for your child. Yeah, you give for your child. They using that when they still young and grow up. Day by day, they will love this thing. And of course, that the feeling when they're using it is so great. It's great. You're using the time with your child or maybe your baby. Yeah, some of this thing with a full instruction. We have the full instruction. You watching it is very careful, Every step. Yeah, we always come with the alphabet and number. You always see about the grill in here. Each of the grill over here always have it. You just only side by side, step by step, maybe you will know that within the first step and within the second step, you don't need to afraid anything else about that. It's very hard for you, does not. This thing is very convenient and good for the using. You watching it is very careful. You see every step in here. Yeah, good just to watch it. You're watching for the first time. You understand it. Yeah, you don't need any step. The instruction always very clear. And moreover, if you go to a store, you can also see about the video just to how the some of these things. Yeah, you're not hearing wrong. You will see about a video. You watching on this, yeah, you copy exactly like this. You will finish about the products. It's very easy to do a pack, right? Have a recipe first. But if you are watching this and you don't know, if you read about a recipe like this, you still don't understand just watching the video because that I'm not a people good math too. Don't worry. And we also have the customer assistance step by step of you. Just to make sure if you are somebody thing and you see it's so hard. Now, not easy to assemble. You can contact with our customer service. We will side by side with on you and helping on you. Yeah, show it already within the first step, within the second step. Yeah, you're not hearing wrong. And of course, all the other in here. We have 1 year warranty, 30 days returns, and 24 more than 7 side by side with you. Helping on you and make sure every time you need a boss, we will be here. We not be running. Don't worry. Yeah, you can use this thing maybe for 30 days. Yeah, and even though you're using for 29 days, you see it's not good, you can return with us. And you're using our product in here. We have 1 year warranty. Yeah, if you're using for 11 months and 29 days, it breaks or anything else, we have problem. We will change a new product in. Yeah, not like on the market nowadays because this thing if you're using on the market also with you that 6 months will be the longest. You're using the MDF raster or the steel raster. You will see it always be very hard to be used. It's not smoothly and it's used. And it's not to be sturdy and it's used. This thing in here, you're using, you will see that how great and how good it is. You're using that, yeah, it's rather than using for a time. Yeah, don't tell me about 20 years. You can using that at least for 80 years and more over for 100%. Yeah, 100 years if you keep it. You can go to our store, you will see we have a multi-command and complement of that. Our customer service, our customer. After they buying that, yeah, they always let about a compliment. So we very grateful with all of your compliment. Still the time, actually, very thoughtful with this. We very thankful with this. You buying this even though it's a good compliment or a bad compliment, anything else, we always read it very carefully. And we will side by side to helping and update our product. You know? We upgrade not only our product but also that our customer service too. Yeah, our service too. To make you always be on the top of reality and on the top of assistance. So don't worry. If you're afraid about the brightness, yeah, please don't be hesitant. Because I want to be truly with you. I must play my boss a lot. Yeah. And the brand when you buy on the live stream, they always be the cheapest. Always be cheap. We just not a few items. The best frame from the Emery, they just only tap over there, you know, tourists over there just only have a few small. We don't have much. Because that's just today. The best, yeah, the best deal happened because I want to welcome about a new year, so that's why I was playing the boss. But just on the live stream. When it ends, yeah, you cannot have the chance like this. So if you need anything else, just ask me to be okay. And you will see. We also attach our armor with the hardware kit like this. This is the hardware kit. We thoughtfully from the step we make the product by choosing about the custom wood, you know. Yeah, this is one of the best wood in the world to make our furniture like this. 100% solid wood and no ABS. To the step we back in it. We put in a thick spot and keep our product in here in good and steady. When it delivery, it always cannot be break anything else. And moreover, we also put about the hardware kits like this. You see, the hardware kits like this always be at the left. This is the backup. If you drill a hole and unfortunately you break a grill or you miss it, You always have a backup like this. Yeah, and this thing you can use it. So great, huh? Yeah, don't need to go to any store to buy anything else because this thing is not the vision for you. Why you must at least to maybe why you must to take about the time to go for any church or maybe any shop to buy any other screen. What? You don't need, right? Don't need to go any store to buy this. We also have the full of the thing that you need. You just only just assemble. That's all. Okay. So now, if you want to find something, yeah, it's more. You're using that to about replay about your table. Yeah, to put about the waters or the meals on here. And eating, for example, like this. You can use that to decor your house. Yeah, using that for the nice and put next to the best friend. Put the classic in here. I want to do for you about the how many nice stuff. You can see here with the how many nice stuff. This thing just only for 30 pounds. Very small, right? But yeah, how many pounds this thing can contain? I'm 155 pounds. This thing can contain to my pounds. 150 pounds. You see, strong and very stable. Even though it's just only 30 pounds, it's been just only for 14 kilograms. Yeah, you see, I can move it very easy. I can move it every place that I want. You can put in the living room and the table room. Put it next to the bedroom like this one. Yeah, if you put it in the bedroom like this one, put it very easy for you. You can put a lot of your plastic, your watch, or maybe the makeup things. Yeah, you can put in here. It's great for you, right? Very convenient to use it. And you can use that for many tables you want to. Yeah, you replace it for many tables. You put it in the living room. Yeah, you put the dish on here, eating about the meals or drinking, still be great. Don't worry about the dampness because this thing we're using the best lacquer, Prevent about the dampness to more and to mine. Yeah, you using this thing, you will see how great it is. We also have a multicolor water heaters. All around in here, if you watch it carefully, you will see. We also using about water color like this because it is neutral color. Yeah, very neutral. It's very easy to match all the furniture in here. It's matched with our clothes, or even though matched with the best frame like this, or you put it any place, it always be matched. Okay? It's matched. And it always stunning, it's still be bright, it's just it's always be bright as it's using. And moreover, you put it any place in the living room and the table room, yeah, your guests can use it very easy. They don't need to bow too much. Yeah, when you put it next to the sofa, they just only like this, put it, wrap only by one hand. You see, this thing 100% we using in a solid. This wood is strong as the enough. And if you're watching very carefully, you will see that our design are different, right? If you still in our street, I want to tell you about the design. All of the harmony collection in here, we also, get inspired from the Zen Garden collection. It's from the Japan. If you want to see that each of the curve in here, every time you touch it, you feel very clearly about the wood fan and the heart of the wood. Yeah, the wood fan and the heart of the wood is very clear and very lively. And moreover, not only this, you using our in here, you will see. For example, with the Harmony collection, I want to do the Harmony collection, you will see, on the top, it's always have a curve, you see, just like a wave. Four corner always have a wave, just like hit each other to replay about the circle one. The circle is the boss, just like the same curve. You can imagine like this, you laying on a beach, each of the curve in a way. Easy and slowly bring you go to the water stream when you lay on a hammock or on a bathroom like this. And in the stream, you will see you go to Japan and you're watching the Japan garden mission. It's in the surely feeling of relax. You lay on there, you sleeping, you enjoy all of the day. After a third day, just take care of it. Don't worry about this one. This is your house. right? You go to your house, you want to relax. And if you want to use it, that you go to the house 100%. This thing, the furniture and the house and the floor and on the top of the ceiling, it's made by wood, 100%. Will be more better than you go to the house, make 100% by steel. Because the steel or over there, the plastic is never have a soul, right? You're using that thing for a long time. I know, even though I know that if you go to the house made by the electric, you will be lost. Right, because it's very convenient. But if you use it for 1 or 2 years, you will see how terrible. You just only need the thing to contain all the small things, the most stuff, right? Don't need too much about the very complex. Because here when you're using about the electric things just like a phone or the PC and anything else like this, yeah, if it have a problem, you must bring it to fix, right? Go to any store, you fix it. For sure you the money you take for this may be more expensive than the money you buy it. You're not hearing wrong. The money you take for this is more expensive than you buy these. But this thing in here is so cheap. You want it, we try to make minimize the space and make it simple. But the symbol in here is a multifunction. You can use it that for mini structures. Yeah, container may be closed. You put a diaper in here on the floor over there, still is right for you. Put it very easy. This thing made by wood, okay? So it's not to be harmful with your baby love. And of course, it cannot tell about the smell, right? It cannot tell the smell with the flow. And each of our love will always have a small space. You can move the mobility or the motion or anything else. Wood is very easy. Oh, what are the best thing I love pumping out of in here that is don't have a handle. I can drop it by my hand. Just enjoy our wood family. Yeah, and well, I want to say to you this. When I'm watching on this, it's very cool. And the feeling of it very strongly. I touching on it, not only outside, the wood band clearly, but also inside in here. The wood band is very clearly. You using that, you will see that it's great and yeah, it's lively, it's not like a normal plastic or steel, it don't have a soul. You see on here, yeah, it's just like the wood always live with you and the modern of natural side by side to protect. You don't worry, we have MSC certificate on the wood, so every time we run on the wood, it not enough age and more overs. Yeah, after we got it, we also plant a new tree. So you don't need to worry anything else. We always have a set from output before we got it. So that's why I said that this thing is strong and good for you. Yeah, the more the natural, every time when you talk on it, you touch on it, you will see that the more the natural always has. And on the surface, it's going to be better about them than the more it's you see, I try to grab this on this. It's never happens at all. This is a different. If you're using one MDF for something you can. You're using MDF, it's very rough, you know. It drops and it's sleeping now. It never have a sound like this. The sound very happy, right? Yeah, you're using MDF in pour water in here. For example, you bring your friend, unfortunately, pour water in, it drops into the corner. And you use it generally for a few days, it will bend. Yeah, it's bending and it will crack. And the worst thing on the MDF, nice thing here is it cannot using, it cannot be clean. If it's too fortunately using for 1 or 2 years, you will have a dust, right? But you cannot use it at all when we big very nightmare. It's a super nightmare. Yeah. This thing in here, we make by wood using a towel and everything and you clean it very easy. But you make by the MDF of the beer, you cannot clean it. Because if you clean it, that is very easy. Yeah, day by day, year by year, standing and doing before we break it at the time. If it break, you must do buy to use. You cannot replace. You cannot buy something just to replace this, right? Generally buy new. And well, imagine you using for 3 years. I give for you 3 years. You change for 4 times. You see, does it work? It's not, right? Yeah, because each of the products like this, if you remember from here or at the end, you will find a problem with this. But in here, you just only need few bucks. You know, few, you buying that, you using, you will see how cheap it is. Because if they're not using for 4, 3 years, using at least 20 years, remember? Using 20 years, but you're using the cost and the price line on the live stream just to buy back to use it. It's cheap or expensive. It's super cheap. Oh my god. It's very cheap. Not what product on our store and using that and over on the market now. They cannot using that too. Yeah. You're using that thing so good you can keep at least for 50 years is the normal. Yeah. And maybe that's 80 years or centuries still be good. Your child can using that and still yeah. Still using that again and again for thousands of years. This thing is practical again with the time, right? Not like a normal furniture when you use it. It's not very good like that. This thing is stronger than right now. And moreover, yeah, you're using that for old age. We combine with a mid-century design with the Art Deco and the classic in the style. Then the make sure it's suitable for the old age. You use it for the old time, over design it. Yeah, your child can use this thing just to pretend about their toys or the small thing. You can use it that to pretend about maybe just your baby clothes or maybe your plastic, your watch, or phone, anything else. Don't put on the bed frame, it's okay. Don't put on the mattress because it's not neat. You're using that maybe if you go to sleep, you turn up the light, you turn left and right, it will be correct. Right? Put it in the nightstand again. Convenient, good for you. All age can use it. Multicolor. The walnut, the caramel, the chocolate for the Buddhist side, walnut for neutral side, the octalog for the brighters. But we will love something brighter. Yeah, all the color you love, we always have on the store. Our expert and our vision, what do you think about the technology? Just to make our lucky. Because every side, every piece and every step when we assemble it, it's going to be precise and don't have any problem. We don't have any problem in here. If you have a problem, you can use it for okay? And moreover, yeah, if you're the people love something in more classic, you don't love something about Intel like only, I want you to tell you about the error. This is the error master. The error master is just be the same with the update. Always have the color like that's right. Yeah, content 155 hours, just only 30 pounds. But so beautiful, slick and elegant and mobile, even simple, right? If you're the people love something simple, you can choosing about the era nightstand over there. Great for you. And moreover, we always have a multi bot. Yeah, the multi spot in here. Just like it, just like when you're listening about music, it always on it. Lively. Yeah, multi come out, one caramel chocolate. And each of our in here take for you at least for 30 minutes or so. With the memory nightstand on a normal nightstand, just at least for nine steps. Generally for nine steps the sample, you see. Yeah, watching on it very easy, and of course you will know what step at 30 seconds. Very easy for you. So fast. No, yeah, of course we always have a screw or have a kit just to make sure every time when you use it, yeah, very easy, convenient, and popular you can do a sample. You don't need to afraid anything else or practice to do this. Our customer service always side by side having a video is very fast and very quick. Nowadays, yeah, you see, we always try to focus on something very complex. However, we forget that the simple thing is the best thing. You using the simple thing, you focus on it, you will see that how great how it is. Imagine just after a day, right? Yeah, you go to the house, your house met all the furniture smacked by the wood. You will see that wood is truly feeling and very warm. It's super warm. Not like plastic or the steel. You go to the house, you will see that it don't have a soul. It never have a soul and cannot bring you the feeling like that. Imagine if you're laying on a bed frame for some 100% in the modern best frame nowadays, right? Yeah, it has an electric in here. You use it. Yeah, it will be one by yourself or multifunction for you. But hear me out. This thing is not good like this. Like Emery. Why? The more the best friend you use it, how good you make sure it can use it more than 20 years like this. Never. It's backed by the electric, right? The modern things. But we must say with the truth. The modern thing always be updated day by day. Just like a phone or a PC, right? You using that for so many, so maybe just 10 years. I give for you 10 years. You using that. It will be the longest with the modern best friend. And moreover, it always has a big problem when you use it. If you using this thing, it has a small problem, you cannot use it that one. You must agree to go to the store and finish and have a warranty on that, right? But it will take one of you this for 7 days. You lay on the best frame made kind of electric or the modern thing, it has a problem. You must take at least for the 1 year or week just to finish, and then when you go to your house. So if in the time you go to finish, where do you go to sleep? Where? On the floor? No, it's not. It's not really, right? You lay on that so cold, and it's cannot good for yourself. And moreover, when you using that, you go to and install the finish. The more that you use the finish, maybe more better than the more you buy the finish. So true. You use it maybe for 5 years, you want to go to finish again. Yeah, the more you take for it, at least, yeah, I think that it will be the same with the one that you buy the new different. So why you want to focus on the modern than right? Just to make an outlook and then yeah, replay a new day by day, year by year. No, don't do that. Just save your money, save your time. You cannot using this thing and then replay it to go to finish, right? It takes a time for you to dry and take a time for you to very hard to sleep. Right? And if you're not good sleep enough, you will fight with a bad mood, over the worry, anxiety, and moreover, blood pressure and yeah, heart rate all will be happening. It's not really good for that. So why must you focus on it? This thing in here, you using it. Yeah. You see, the more you take for granted in your best friend, it's not worth than the more you buying the every best friend. This thing get only more than 500 bucks. But when you're on a live stream here, we also have the best deal and the plus deal for you. You go in and you buy this, you will see that the cheap is so cheap. And the price is more than any penny. Yeah. You're using this thing, you compare it on the market. You compare with the best frame on the market, you will see that, oh, if on the market, and they tell you this, that their best frame is more cheaper. Okay, let us think a little bit. You lay on that, you pour the water on, or you do like me. Will it have a ranking or not? Yeah, it have a ranking whopping or noise or not. This thing on our best friend can contain to 800 pounds. Not like a normal best friend. Yeah, on normal it can contain about 200 or 250 the most, yeah, in the maximum. This thing can contain to 300 pounds. Yeah, it's made more than 300 kilograms. Yeah, you're not hearing wrong. And don't have a noise, right? So when you want to do something so strong in here, it's still be great. I know what you mean, right? Yeah, you can do something so strong in here. You change all of the style you want. Don't have a noise, don't have a complaint about the neighborhood coming. Laying, sleeping, you toss it, you turn left, you turn right, you move. Yeah, it's strong and steady enough. You see, you open the extra and turn on this, strong and steady enough. And in the middle, we using about 7 legs. And this thing is the leg in the middle. The leg in the middle just to contain it. So that's why, and I said this thing can contain to 800 pounds. Yeah, we have 7 legs for our best friend. And it's strong enough in the middle. So when you lay in here, you tossing, you don't need to be afraid of it to be fully wrapped. Not like plastic. Yeah, on the market, you see typically they use about a plastic best friend or the MDF best. Each of this best friend also you're using is nothing. Because you're using for a few years, you will see it very easy to be wrapped. You don't want, right? How imagine laying on a bed from sleeping, but yeah, in the night, but in the morning you wake up, you see you laying on the floor. It will be wrecked like that. So terrible it is. Yeah, so that's why they just do very carefully. Because the bed frame is the thing, it's not only a place for you to sleep, but it is your friend to go with you. Imagine, yeah, just take a look, remember. We always use a half hour to play on better sleep, right? Yeah, we use a half hour to sleep. But if you not sleep enough, you will see. You will see one of the worst thing that is always bring for you the bad mood and the bad feeling. Anxiety, or worry, blood pressures, heart rate, yeah, and one more thing that is your mood never to be good enough. You will fail the cause of problem. After Saturday, go to your house. Let the storm outside, okay? Don't bring it to your house because that if your best friend or your house is not the best place for you to release all the stress or the anxiety, it's not to be your house. It's not to be your best friend. Mom. Check the news. And if you lay on that, it's freaking popping. Yeah, it's very hard to sleep. Imagine your parents in a people very hard to sleep, but they lay on a bed frame over the rich popping. How could they not enjoy about a sleep, right? They cannot enjoy it. And moreover, the feeling of them is not to be great. But when you let them lay on here, yeah, they will have the best of the feeling. They can sleep very easy and be good. And moreover, this thing is strong, stable, and good for you. 100% in a solution. Yeah, strong, steady, and more the lacquer we use it. Yeah, we use it the lacquers. It's great, good for your health. It's not about the chemical color like yeah, the plastic or the steel extract. We're not using that. We choose something simple but quality. Maybe you see on the market that yeah, the best friend is so cheaper. But how could you make sure that you use it so long, right? You just need only for 200 bucks, yeah, more than 500 bucks, sorry. More than 500 bucks, you will have the best families. The friend will go with you yeah, for hours. Day and day, year and year, you can use it. Not only 20 years, more than 30 years, 40 or centuries, really great, okay? But just on the live stream in here, the new feeling for you on the live stream, they have the best deal. But when the live stream in the end, I'm afraid you don't have the check at this point because we have a few items in our room. I was looking for me a lot of time, and of course that here is a limited only for the 10 products more. 10 products more for the products from the Emery website. Last week we selling a lot of people are coming and buying our product. You can go outside and you'll see we have a 4 to 5 supplement over there. A lot of supplement. You can ask the people that have yeah, they have minus, they have model. They will give for you a truly compliment. Yeah. So don't yeah, just truly a compliment, sorry. Yeah, you will see and understand it. How pretty. And if you need any assistance, can ask me, okay? We always stand aside. 24/7, 7 from you. Happy on you to answer all of your questions. Every time you need a help, we always be here. And all of the Emory West family just take for you 30 minutes to assemble. 30 to 40 minutes to assemble. You don't hear it wrong. You can using that as an assemble. This thing is very easy. Yeah, if you and your friend coming in here and assemble on this thing, you will see it's so fast, so quick just to do this. You don't need to be worried now if you take your time now. This thing is so yeah, it's so fast. Doing this by yourself, or maybe you doing this, yeah, Only with your friend, you combine with your friend or your family member, you will be have a best time this week. Just like doing a Lego. Yeah, just like doing a Lego, don't worry. Okay, so now if you want to find something just attach with your best friend, because that this thing in here is a watercolor. Yeah, multicolor for you to choose it. But if you want to using something, hello Jen, hello Plastic Messenger. Hi. And you know, first I'm coming in here, please don't forget to tap on the screen and give me the follow, okay? Have a nice day today, everyone. Yeah, today the last sale will be one of you. Yeah, it's always on the live stream. I want to say all of our work in here, 100% is a solid food, strong, steady, and good. Here on the shop, right? Steady and good enough. No MDF, no vanilla. 1 year warranty, 30 days returns, 24 more 7 side by side review and review. If you're using our work in here, maybe 5 years out of the warranty, but you need a one we over the year. Our customer service we always happy with you. Never leave on you alone. For sure, we never out of in here, even though our customer service in here. We not seeing all of you like our customer more, but all of you are our family members. So that's why every product we bring for you, we multitest it for 1,000 times and make it precise enough. We using CNC technology, even though, yeah, we combine with the artisan just to make this thing, you know, it's very steady and good enough. We're using that. For a long time, you will see that it's great. It's worth and it's panic. So hearing me, no time more than this time it matters. Hey Bob, I'm sorry, but this thing here on the live stream have the best view and the best view. But just on the live stream, if you will not be fast, we're only watching. If you not be fast, you must, yeah, you will be super regret. Because that the price is never be affordable, you know. When the live stream began, the price will be common to the first price. If you be very lucky, the price will not change. Yeah, you can buy that, but it's too small, you know, it's the most, yeah, the small, how could I say it? It's too a small change, yeah. It's a small lucky when it's happening. You never see how it's happening, you know. Just on the live stream, you will see that the price will always make good secure for you. And you buy it, you will have the best price. The best deal always will happen. But when you are not, yeah, when you not buy this on the live stream, the price not be changing so fast, you will be regret. Okay, so now, hello, Samuel Rivas. If you want to buy something, Robert, just asking with me, okay? Now, I wanted to do for you about how many years person. We just have only for more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes more, I will end the live stream. So after that, of course, that also with you that the deal is will be over. So if you need anything assistance, just asking with me, okay? We will help you out. Just asking me. Don't worry, asking me. We will answer for you. Okay, now I want to do for you about hello Jamie Osner. Hi. How are I doing today, everyone? What's up in your country now? Okay, so if you want to find something, hello Ian. I talked with your best friend. I want to do for you about a harmony person. This is harmony person from vertical shape. The vertical set, you see? Yeah, this thing, multicolor. We're using a watercolor and you know, a bright. If you love about a movie style, you can use it in order color or chocolate. Or even though you know something bright, you can think about that chocolate. And all of our here, we always using CC technology and of course, we combine the option using the vectors to depend on the FS models of my on the surface. You using that thing, you don't need to be afraid of anything else about that outlet we have a problem. It's always precisely. We totally, you know, for the sake of the metric products, we choosing the wood 100% in a solid wood. Yeah, the wood is not enough to a for 6 to 10 years and 12 years of the age. It must be locked and good enough. Yeah, locked good enough, using enough age. And after we got it, yeah, we always plan on new trees. Very eco-friendly. Yeah, we don't have an environment, not like a plastic or a steel restaurant, or even though the plastic on steel restaurant. Always very harmful. But I'm not in here. Yeah, we're using 100% in the food. We ground it on it just to make it precise enough. Not only on the highway forester, but if you're watching about it, every restaurant, you will see we precise not only on the handboard, but in here, yeah, on the hand, on the footboard, we also rounded it, yeah, and make it precise enough for book or the start of mustard. You want a normal mustard or a Latin mustard, a hybrid mustard, or a modern mustard on the buffet. That will be fine. No sweet in it. Yeah, using all will be good for all time. You just only put the mustard in it to bring huh? And moreover, with the humidifier on it, we also will be the same. We recycle, make it be routed, not only on a surface, but in here, inside, all will be routed. And it all will be strong and steady enough. Strong, stable, and steady enough. You using for a long time. It always be like this. Yeah, it never have a noise. Never have a noise. When you lay, when you using this thing, it's green. And we have the FSC certificate about the wood and have the certification about the quality the government give us. So when you're using that thing, you don't need to be worried about it will be easy to be wet or be fall hard because and one thing out of special with the number. It is we have the altitude overs. Very hard to be fall. Right? Yeah, you see, I pull all of my body like this, but very hard to be fall. So you let your child climbing on here, it's not to be fall, but don't let them climb. Don't let them climbing on here. Yeah, you can record with a small thing in here. Yeah, but don't let they climb because if they climbing, then maybe they grab on the thing, it is fall. It's very dangerous. Keep it be safe, right? Don't be careless. Just be careful. Just keep it good. You can use it for a long time. 20 years will be at least, remember? Keep it good. You can use it more than 50 years. Maybe a century is good. Because the wood is one of the best, the best material, very stable and steady. Yeah, it's durable for you. You use it for a long time, even though you use it for more than 10 years, 20 years, over it. I have a one in my house. Every time I watch this, I always remember about my grandma because this is my grandma gift. I tell you, I use it that it's strong, steady, and good. And moreover, my, every time when I using that thing, yeah, it's not only about the thing to concern about the clothes, the anything else that is not, but it can concern about the memories. It can concern about the memories. You using that, you watching your, yeah, you watching this thing, you always remember about your parents, the people give it for you, and you always remember about this. Not like more a thing like a phone, or even though that PC, anything else. You using that is not with dollars, right? For a long time, you will put it in the store and day by day you very fast. But this thing you using every day. Every time you're watching, you will see that. And not only this, but also, yeah, but also that you can using that just to record. You can record on a book on a top like this, or you can using that, yeah, just put it everywhere you have. In the living room, entertainment room, in your next to the restaurant, this every place you can use it. It's different. Because it is a vertical shape, minimum the space. It is a 26 of the deep, yeah, 15 of the wide, and 30 from the high. So it cannot to be so high, but however, it cannot be too short. If it's too short, it cannot contain all five close. And if it's too high, you must stand on the chair, you put it very hard, right? And of course, when you stand on the chair, very dangerous. It will be falling and top. So it's must be have the sign this. You stand up to use it, easy. You sitting, you can move it very easy, right? And the roller we use it here. It's moving, never be stuck. because the wood is one of the best material can remove. Yeah, you using that thing. If it's outside, it's cold. If you will feel so warm, if outside you warm, you will see that it's cool, right? Yeah, it regulates our temperature for you, and you using that, you will see how great. We never using about the chemical color. Just want make sure when you're using the lacquers like this, stay for your hands. You using not need to afraid about it. That I'm talking about your clothes and anything else like that. Do great, huh? And best thing like this, best deal happening on today, and moreover, hello. They are not only the best deal, but also that we also have the best price. Just on the last week, 5 minutes more than 5 minutes more we will get in the live stream. So if you will not be fast, the live stream video, I am afraid that you will not have the chance. Don't let it over because you very hard to have a stage club. Because that today is the first day of the new year, so that's why I must persuade my boss about the news just on the live stream. But if you miss it, you will be. Okay, so now if you want to find something that about the 12 after 6 to 7 people in the family, I want to do for you about a happy secrets. Getting the name you know, right? Now how many secrets with the virus idea, what is different? The first, the secrets is directed to a shape. See, yeah, the design, it second one, how many secrets the design is very something to watch. You say that with the figures again, we get invited from the same data collection. The spot over here, yeah, you can imagine it's just like sun. It's like greater every curve in here in a way, right? Yeah, the sun is greater and make all the curve in here. Make greater, and greater for each of the rows. Make you a feeling very warm and very lively. Warm and lively, not right? Yeah, you're touching on it. You will see that how great it's very likely the wood when in the heart of the wood is clearly enough and just like that you are you'll be helped by a modern act. When you help it up when you touch it, you see it really the feeling just by when you are a child, you have the first thing. It will be the same like that. And we also using the same material. 100% in the solid. Strong study and good enough. This thing can contain, more than 155 pounds. So that's why I can sit like this. 155 pounds, strong, stable, and good enough. We also have an MSC certificate about wood, and yeah, moreover, we also have the anti-over and the certification about quality the global first. Very hard to fall, super durable using for a long time. Using this thing for somebody at this 20 years. It's very strong. No MDF game. I know what you're thinking. No MDF, no veneer. Did a shower. And then never had a shower. This thing is having a thick enough. Yeah. Strong, stable enough. We must be using about ACACIA wood, This wood is not enough about 4, 6, and 7 years just to make it enough for the age you're using it. And after we got it, we always grow a new. We grow a new. Just to very protected environment and very eco-friendly, Very eco-friendly. So you don't need to worry about it to be harmful to your environment and anything else. Not like we're not still about the steel or plastic. It is very pollution. We focus on the eco-friendly and convenient to use. You say about it's very convenient for you when you stand up or even when you sit down, right? You put it every place you want. It's really great. Yeah, in the living room, at the table room, everywhere. And if you take a look, we'll see all around them. We also have a small space about 6 to 7 inch on the bottom. Just minimize on the space, as I said. On the top, you can recall on the books, on the bottom. And on a minute, in a minute, you can put a small on a small thing in here. put it in, and then you use it. It's great for you. You can minimize the space and more, but it's good for you to yeah, take and set this. If it's just only a rectangle don't have the length for sure, you cannot minimize all the way, right? Yeah, you can put the foot on, you can put your shoes on the valleys and outside this, the ring for you. And each other wall in here, it's long enough for 10 to 6 to 7 people. You can put about a shorts on your clothes, your scarf, your jean, your jacket, anything else like that. You put it in, great. And each of the row in here, maybe take the last, you can put about a body or the whole thing. Yeah, and put it in your room. You can use it. Put it in your bedroom. You close the door. Okay, everyone. We got the time of the live stream close to the end. Thank you so much for coming in here and watching us. Well, and I want to say with you, don't forget to click on the follow and button on the screen. Today on the live stream, yes, we have the best thing, but you must be hurry. We have one you working 30 the return and 24/7 day by day after the service will be answered on the and if you did anything, let me ask you this, okay? Now, thank you so much and goodbye.